His first visit to Moscow was historic but uneventful. President Rodrigo Duterte had to cut his trip short and make it back home when the siege of Marawi erupted in May 2017. Now the president is doing a retake and, barring any unforeseen developments or contingencies, is looking forward to complete and cement Manila-Kremlin ties, as summed up in this report from PTV's Daniel Manalastas.
After his trip was cut short due to the crisis that erupted in Marawi City in May 2017, President Rodrigo Duterte is scheduled for an official visit to Russia next week on October 1st to the 5th, on account of yet another invitation extended by Russian President Vladimir Putin. According to the Department of Foreign Affairs, the president is set to visit Sochi and Moscow. In Sochi, he is expected to attend the Valdai Forum, where he will be with other world leaders including President Putin. This will be also a historic event, as this is the first time a president of the Republic will grace the said forum.
International discussion club in Russia, and they have invited several guests from different countries, and I understand that this will also be the first time that they will be inviting leaders to address the plenary session.
The highlight of the event will be his bilateral meeting with Russian President Putin. Several agreements on various issues are expected to be inked between the two nations, such as matters that focus on culture, health, basic research, and more.
It has always been our aim to have an agreement that will provide the legal framework for our Filipinos in Russia. So whether, as I said, it's still under negotiation, but we do want to have an agreement that will give a legal framework for their stay in Russia.
It's important to note that negotiations are ongoing, and as to what these agreements are going to be, they're going to be announced in due course, and you will be informed accordingly, of course.
In Moscow, the president is set to join the Philippines-Russia Business Forum, where deals to increase trade and investments between the two nations will surely be struck. Furthermore, the president will conclude his visit by meeting the Filipino community in Moscow.
There are around 6,900 Filipinos, and almost 7,000.
He will meet with as many Filipinos as he can. Given the numbers, it's important to also know that this is 7,000 all across Russia, and it's a very, very big country. So we want as many Filipinos to be there. As to the target, we don't have that yet, but we want to maximize the time of the president para makadaupang palad niya po ang mga Pilipino na nandoon sa Moscow.
Daniel Manalastas for The Nation.
Beyond the headlines,
it's news with a different perspective.
Before the day ends,
For events that shape our views and impacts the world around us,
we keep you up to speed.
With Richmond Cruz and Charms Espina, PTV News Headlines, your comprehensive nightly news source, only here.